of regret and unresolved past issues. Yeah, you ruminate. Ruminate means you keep thinking and thinking and thinking and you don't stop. Because you cannot stop. Yeah, something that bothers you years ago comes up again in your mind. Yeah, and because you don't have so much work to do, you sit there and you remember. And then you sometimes you get more and more angry, or you get more and more upset and sad over these things. Then there is the threat of depression and low mood. Because you're not doing so many things. Yeah, you are not really having so many things to think about. You will start thinking about the unwholesome. Unless you know how to regulate your mind, the normal human mind will go back to unwholesome things. Because that's our nature. Due to the virus of our operating system, yeah, we are attracted, pulled, magnet, yeah, to go back to funny and unwholesome things. So we have to watch out for that. Then there is the natural cognitive decline. Yeah, as I mentioned yesterday, when I take a shower, yeah, at the end of it, I will think, did I wash my hair? Then I wash my hair again, because I can't really sometimes, yeah, remember, did I wash my hair? So I wash my hair twice, and it's not good, as you can see. Yeah, to washing your hair. This is an important finding I shared yesterday. Two Harvard researchers, backed up by their medical school, found out, yeah, that if during the waking hours, I'm not saying sleeping, during 47% of the time you are awake, normal human beings that they tested upon, 47% of your day, of your waking hours total, yeah, you are dreaming. You don't know what you are thinking about. You are just somewhere else. You are not purposely focusing your mind. 47% is a lot. Then when you go to sleep at night, you also dream. So half of it, 50% plus 47, that's a lot of dreaming time. Yeah. What it means is you are not conscious. You are not mindful of what your mind is doing. Yeah. So the last part is very important. The part there, yeah, or the headline even, they established, as scientists, they are not Buddhists, as scientists, they established, yeah, they concluded, and they are sharing it, that a wandering mind is not a happy mind. Because you think of nonsense and all the things, yeah, that disturb you, you bring it up, you dredge it, you dig, and then disturb you again. So all these things, if it is not addressed, if you don't have the training and the development to prepare for it in your old age, these things will affect you. Okay, so next. The three states of mind, yeah, that frequently disturb a person are fear, yeah, there is a threat, you think there's a threat. Then there is anxiety, it's about the future. Yeah. Anxiety is future oriented. Yeah. Fear is now. Yeah. You see something and you get scared. But anxiety, what will happen, yeah, to me if I don't do this? And lastly, there is worry. Yeah. It is about certain situations that is either past or future. Yeah. Mainly about the past, yeah, or present moment that you cannot control. So you have worry. So these three states of mind disturb our lives. And some people, it can get very, very strong until they really don't want to go out and do things anymore. So then, if we don't address this, the active aging that Brother Wang talks about, to get out and do things and play games and have calligraphy and line dancing, all will decline. Because your mind is not there. Your heart is not there. Yeah. So you also say, I don't need to do that. Yeah. And then you stay at home and everything goes down. Yeah. After that, I've noticed it. Yeah. My father suffered from Alzheimer's for many years. The ending part of his life was not easy for him. All of us. Yeah. So I have personal experience, yeah, of these things happening. Right. So why do I encourage this? The more we go along a certain way of feeling and thinking, the deeper it becomes like a river. The more the water flows, the depth goes deeper and deeper. If you don't catch it early, it will go very deep. And when it goes so deep, you cannot come out. Okay, it becomes part of your personality. But very often we don't recognize it because we are not there. 47% of the time, we are not there. So how do you know you are getting angry? How do you know you are getting upset? Most of the time we don't. Until it becomes very strong, then you will know. Yeah. Even the small, low level, I don't like him. Yeah, he said this at very low level. Do you recognize it in you? Yeah. Especially when you are driving and you get into a jam, then these things will come up. Yeah, without mindfulness, you won't catch it. That's why mindfulness is very important. So what I'm suggesting in the mindfulness program is not totally mindfulness. There are many other practices that will bolster the mind, strengthen the mind, bring it out of its riverbed, make it move along in a very harmonious and wholesome way. So there are these activities. I don't have time to go through all of them. Yeah. Yesterday we did, number one, we did the samatha chanting, and samatha chanting is very, very effective. Yeah. We do the chanting out loud, yeah, such as Sukhinova, Kemino, Hontu. You chant until you know it goes into your mind. Then you stop the physical chanting and chant in your mind. Until it takes hold in your mind, it stops. I mean, chanting is based on the Dhamma, and it is wholesome. So it stops other thoughts from coming in. We now have a problem of distracted minds. Yeah. And we can see, I saw it a lot in my students, and sometimes in my kids, yeah, and their friends. They are very easily distracted. Just as Ajahn Jayasaro said yesterday, this man, yeah, do you remember? This man was with his kid, and they were playing, and suddenly his phone went, he left the kid and went to look at his message. Then the kid, what did he do? Yeah, the kid will just sit there. I am not important. The message is more important. So it affects the person, affects the young, the kid as well. Right. So I will just very quickly run through it. So you need to calm the mind. When your mind is not calm, you need to put it in a place that it is comfortable and quiet. If you are not peaceful, you have a lot of thoughts. When you are worried and anxious, the mind keeps running with what's going to happen and all these sort of things. So therefore, you must have the mechanism. You need the practice to bring the mind to a quiet place and let it rest there. It's very important. The next one is the mindfulness, the vipassana. Do you know what is happening in your mind? Do you know what's happening in your body? If you are here in the present moment, you will be aware. If your mind doesn't notice it, you will not be aware. So that's why mindfulness is so important. And the last one is positive affirmation. We will do one if we have the time. Positive affirmation is don't think about things that disturb you and will make you have more defilements. Think about those things, just as the riverbed. Dig the riverbed of gold. Don't dig the riverbed of mud. Dig those areas that will be good for you. Rather than dig mud and dig earth and all sorts of polluted things. Okay? So these are the three practices of mindful aging. Okay, how does mindfulness manage the negative mindful state? Right. When you are mindful, firstly, when you practice, you will observe without judgment. That is not easy for people to do. But over time, you will be able to see what is happening in your mind and body without judging. We like to judge. We grow up judging. This one good, that one no good. This one bad, that one, help me. You judge. So that judgment makes us react. Yeah, that judging mind all the time, the critical mind, makes us react in certain ways, such as we have what is called unpleasant Vedana. You know what's Vedana? Every time your mind takes an object through eye, ear, all this, when the mind touches the object of the six senses, Vedana is released. So therefore, it's important to observe without judgment. Secondly, mindfulness creates space. If you have the space, you are mindful, you have space. You don't get angry. Yeah, if somebody says something not nice, you will think, wow, I'm feeling very angry. Should I say bad things back? No, if you have mindfulness, you will have the gap, you will have the space. Then, with mindfulness, you will see things as they really are. Yeah? You don't know that you are a very angry person, and when you are mindful, you will understand why are my thoughts so angry. Then, you are in the present moment, you will be able to know what's going on. Then, bringing it all together, you will have a steady mind. And how do we are trying to avoid cognitive illusion, where you think that every thought belongs to you. Everything that you think, this is me thinking. So mindfulness will separate you from that. You will see that the thoughts are come and go, and then you just leave it. Yeah. And which thoughts are useful, you will attend to. Next one, watching the mind mindfully. Okay, you understand this, I've been explaining that. There are 4 parts of the brain that will be developed through mindfulness. Yeah. These are the 4. Right? No need to remember, I will explain why. This amygdala is the fear center. It makes you panic. It makes you anxious. With mindfulness, right, the amygdala will stay calm. So you don't release harmful toxins into your blood. The prefrontal cortex that thinks, makes decisions, it becomes thicker. So you become more aware of what is going on. Then there is this thing called the ACC. Yeah, it monitors conflicts. Is this good for me? Is this bad for me? That part of the brain. And what happens to it? The connectivity improves in your brain. This is how mindfulness affects your brain. And then the hippocampus, which is the memory center, the thickness, they can't believe it. Even in old people, the mass of the hippocampus increases. That means we can control ourselves much better. Due to mindfulness practice. And these are the hormones, happy hormones. When you practice mindfulness, these hormones are released into your bloodstream. You feel happy by yourself. Actually, no need to spend money. No need to go traveling. You just sit there and you record, you practice the mindfulness. These things will all appear and make you feel more calm and more happy. Right? No time, etc. Right? Okay. We don't have time now. Okay, very good one. Very good one. Acceptance. Acceptance. One of the things that we are not able to do well is accept. We fight it, and when we fight, there is friction. So this is one of the positive affirmations that will make us more at ease in